On to other news now. Threatened for her reporting inside Afghanistan, Mina Akbari fled to Pakistan. But the journalist says adapting to life in a new country is a struggle. VOA correspondent Muska Safi and Roshan Nurzai has more from Islamabad.
Before the Taliban took power, Mina Akbari had a bright future, working for Shamshad TV in the capital Kabul and for a radio station in eastern Nangarhar province. The 22-year-old covered issues affecting women and media, but 9 months ago, she made the tough decision to leave. Like hundreds of journalists, since the Taliban took power in August of 2021, she crossed the border into Pakistan.
It has affected my life negatively. Right now I am jobless with no future in Pakistan.
Akbari's career in journalism halted when the Taliban took power. She went from a busy work schedule to staying home, to scared to go outside. Then she says the Taliban started to send threats.
I participated in interviews with international media and held conferences inside Afghanistan. I was working for justice for journalists and women, and because of my activities, the Taliban threatened me, calling me repeatedly.
The Taliban did not respond to VOA's request for comment. In November, the United Nations said it had recorded more than 200 cases of violence directed at journalists in Afghanistan, including threats since the Taliban took over. Media rights groups say the country's journalists face violence, censorship, and economic hardship. Since August 2021, about 60% of journalists in the country have lost their jobs, with women in media like Akbari affected the most.
I'm suffering when I look at my situation and the tough life in Pakistan, as Afghan refugees face many problems here. A while ago, I even became depressed, but with medicines and therapists, I recovered a bit.
For Afghan journalists, the loss of profession and being forced to leave their home country can make them vulnerable to trauma, say experts.
Afghan journalists are resilient. The work gives meaning and purpose and focus. But when an overwhelming stressful event like suddenly being forced to flee your country happens, all that accumulated stress and accumulated trauma can surface. It takes a toll.
Akbari was able to get some help with her depression, but she and other Afghan journalists in Pakistan say they live in poor conditions and worry about their future. Many say they want to relocate to Europe or Northern America. For Muska Safi in Islamabad, Pakistan, Roshan Nurzai, VOA News.